What's going on, guys? It's your boy Zach here with another video. Today I'm going to be going over affiliate marketing, whatever you want to call it, affiliate-based marketing or commission-based marketing or commission sales. Whatever it is, it's not network marketing, it's not multi-level marketing. And what affiliate marketing really is just getting paid a commission, like a car salesman, an insurance agent, real estate agent. Those people get paid commission for selling or for transacting business, bringing one party to another party. If you're an insurance agent, then you're working on behalf of Geico, for example, and then the greater people that need to protect themselves and transfer that risk from themselves to a bigger company that has cash on hand to pay off big claims and things of that nature. And their salespeople, they get paid, X percent of commission of each sale. And it's like affiliate marketing. That's what affiliate marketing is. So it's not, the traditional multi-level marketing or network marketing. It's just getting paid, for putting in work, and there's no capped limit that you can earn. So that's the good thing about it. And but at the same time, you also get out what you put in. So if you're not producing any sales, you're not going to be making a lot of money. If you produce a lot of sales, then you're going to make a lot of money. And I am qualified to talk about this and teach a little bit of it. My second month as an insurance agent, I was working for an agency and I was the top salesperson of the month. And, I sold, several 5 figures in premium that month, multiple policies. I've sold all kinds of business products and services in the past. And today I'm going to be talking about how to increase your sales and how to take your business from 5 figures to 6 figures, 6 to 7, or even 7 to 8 and beyond, because the concepts and the strategic management aspects of the business are really just the same, and getting started is the hard part. And then once you start getting that cash flow, you can just reinvest that cash flow to help scale and market to more people and get your product or service in front of the right audience. And that's how you can really scale you and kind of take your business from point A to point B and just level up in different increments and continue to grow. So what I'm going to talk about really is a sales funnel. So a lot of money is left on the table because especially beginners and people getting started in sales don't understand the concepts that the fortune is in the follow-up. And you might be making cold calls, you might be answering the phone and trying to cross-sell, and you might lose the sale. The first time you talk to someone, you pitch them, you lay everything out, and you give them a nice presentation. You think everything's good and ready to go, and then they come up with an objection, or they're just not ready to pull their credit card out and give you their information, and they're not ready to close the sale. And it's just the statistic goes all the way back, hundreds of years, ever since business and transactions ever became about. Most sales, like 80% or over 80% of sales, are made between the 5th and 12th contact. Okay, so you can't get discouraged when you're talking to someone for the first time, and you got them on the phone, and if you don't close them, very few people buy on the first contact when they're first introduced to a new product or a new service. So don't get discouraged if that happens. And especially in today's world, one of the big things that I like to focus on and how I drive a lot of my leads for my business is digital marketing and micro targeting rather than mass targeting. Traditional advertising back 20, 40, 50 years ago, people would spend thousands of dollars on newspaper ads, radio ads, and commercials, billboards, things like that. And those things don't work anymore. I mean, 90% of the time they don't work. They're not as effective and they're not as efficient because you're spending money on mass marketing. So if I buy an ad, or if I know like in big cities, LA, New York City, you're paying $1 million for a billboard. Maybe you're promoting a movie, and that billboard is up for a week, but you're marketing to thousands or tens of thousands of people that have no interest in your movie. Maybe it's a comedy movie. You've got people out there that aren't interested in movies. Maybe it's an R-rated movie and there's people that don't want to watch R-rated movies. Whatever the case may be, you're spending advertising dollars on advertising to a market that will never have an interest in that product or that movie. So nowadays, the shift has gone from traditional advertising into things like Facebook, where you can target behaviors and interest groups, ages and genders, and same thing with Google advertising and a lot of those bigger social media platforms, because the younger audience, or millennials, Generation X, and with Z coming up, starting to enter their adult years, those people, they're not going to go sit in front of a TV and wait for a commercial to come on if they want to go find a new beauty product, or if they want to go car shopping. They're not going to sit and wait for a commercial to come on. They're going to pull out their phone and they're going to Google something, or they're going to go on Facebook Marketplace, scroll around, and try to find a product that way. And that's one of the beautiful things about these social media advertising businesses. A lot of people use social media for pleasure and entertainment and just scrolling and scrolling, but they don't understand the advertising platform behind the business that really drives the revenue that makes these companies, 9 and 10 figure companies. Or no, they're like almost $1 trillion companies. So I don't know how many figures that is, but it's a lot. So today I'm going to go over how you can map out a sales funnel in digital media, run Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, Snapchat, TikTok. Basically, however you can build an audience and market to people that actually have interest, and the difference between organic reach or organic advertising, which could be free traffic, versus paid traffic and paying for clicks into your website. So what I'm going to do is draw out a funnel. And the first page on your funnel is going to be what's called a squeeze page, or an opt-in page, whatever you want to call it. So just say it's opt-in. And right here, this is where you're driving traffic. So you have an audience that you're driving traffic to this opt-in page from different sources, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, IG, whatever your traffic source is, or whatever you have your audience or your platform that you focus on. You're driving all those people, or your market, you're driving them to this opt-in page where you're going to give away something for free or very, very cheap. So you're going to give away something very valuable, where they're going to exchange their name and their contact information. Because like I said in the beginning of the video, most sales aren't made until between the 5th and 12th contact. Alright, so 80% of sales aren't made until, those last couple contacts. So that's why it's essential that you capture their contact information on the front end on that first contact. So when you drive them to the squeeze page, you want to give away something of value, something that's going to educate them, something that's going to help them get what they want. And it's got to be about them. Maybe your audience you're in the fitness niche, and your audience is, you want to teach people how to lose weight, or you want to teach people how to get a six-pack, you want to give them meal plans, create a free ebook, free course, free video, free training, whatever it needs to be. You can give that away to them that will help them get started on their journey in exchange for their name and email address. And then once they plug in their email address, this goes into your autoresponder. So now you have their email that you can follow up with them as many for the life of the customer. You can follow up with them as many times as you want until they unsubscribe or until they buy from you. Whatever the case may be. And now this isn't the only thing that, after they redirect from the opt-in page, after they enter in their information, it's going to take them to a next page. You could send them to a thank you page and tell them, hey, your product's on the way to your inbox right now. Check it out. Thank you for subscribing. Could leave it at that, but if you do that, you're leaving money on the table. You have them there, you have them in front of you. You might as well give them, something, because a small percentage of people will buy on the first contact, especially if it's priced right and of extreme value. And we'll talk about that in another video, how you can increase the value of an offer and continue to charge the same amount. And if you want to charge something that's a little pricey, all you need to do is increase the value of the offer. So this is going to be your sales page. So after they opt in, they can be redirected to a sales page. You have a little video up here, and a buy button, and here you're selling something, right? And anything between like $100 and $500 or $1,000 is considered like mid-ticket. So you can sell like a training course, you can sell your products if you're in insurance or real estate, you can sell your services if you're a social media marketing agency or traditional business, and maybe you're a chiropractor, orthodontist, or dentist, and you're trying to get more clients. Hey, you could give them the first checkup for free in exchange for their contact information, follow up with them. Now you have a lifelong customer that comes to you a couple times a year for a checkup, and now the value of that customer is probably worth a lot more year to date rather than the one time that you cover their cost to come in for a quick checkup. And then after the first sales page, it's a low end cost, and maybe let's say you drive 1,000 people here to the opt-in page, and if your offer is really good, your free offer is really good, then you're going to get at least 30% opt-in rate, right? So that's 300 people opt-in that you could follow up with via email. 300 prospects, we'll call it, or potential customers. Those 300 people get redirected here, and if you have a good offer here with a lot of value and a low price, you can offer something for $100. You can look at probably a 20% conversion ratio. All right, so that's 60 purchases at $50. So that's 60, that's 3,500 bucks. So now you spent all this time creating an audience and driving traffic to this opt-in page, and you've created 60 purchases, initial purchases on the front end, worth $3,500 at $50 a piece. And you also have 300 more emails, or 240 more people that are still going to buy once you follow up with them. And then you can also create more income from these people as well. So if you want, third page could be a thank you page. Thank you for joining my program. Thank you for subscribing to our services. Or you could even have another upsell, something of high ticket value over $1,000. And that's where the real money is really made. Even though the conversion rate is probably a little bit lower, you might have a little training video on here. Sell something for $1,000, $2,000, and you might not see as good as a conversion ratio, but if you make just 1, 2, or 3 sales, then you just made between 5 and 10 grand, depending on what you're selling and how much is priced at. So really, essentially, if you're driving traffic from free source, then you just created X amount of dollars for free. And if you ever read Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki, he talks about the story with the Bentley. He wanted a Bentley, and it was 200 grand, and he didn't want to drop 200 grand straight on it. So he contacted one of his brokers. They invested in gold, I think it was, or maybe silver, multiplied some money. 8 months later, he created the $200,000 when he got the Bentley. So this is literally how you can create money from scratch, from zero. If you ever want to buy anything, you can literally create money, out of nothing. All you need to do is have an audience and have a product or service of some value that you can offer to the marketplace. And that's what this is all about. So the next step here would be paid traffic. So let's say, I know on Facebook, some people pay less than $1 per lead. Other people pay up to $10, $15 a lead. And if you're paying $10, $15 a lead, you get 1,000 clicks, 300 leads, 300 opt-ins, 300. Let's say on the high end, you're paying $15 a lead. So you do 300 times 15. You just paid $4,500 just to get 300 clicks or 300 emails. So now right now you're negative $4,500 right here. But right here, you just made $3,500. So now you're negative $1,000. And then when you follow up with these people over the next week, 10 days, or a month, you're sending a couple emails out, probably at least 10 emails throughout the next 30 days, between 10 and 30 emails. And, the more contacts with these people, a couple will unsubscribe, probably 10, 20 people will unsubscribe, but probably another 10 or 20 people will purchase. And let's keep it on the low end. Let's say 10 more people purchase the product at $50. You just made another $500
So now you're only minus 500 after the follow-up. And that doesn't even include the high ticket product that you're selling over here for $2,000. And then you still have these people's customers. So you're looking at an ROI that you're making your money back and profitability within 30 days of your initial investment. And remember, this is on the super high end. I know people getting leads for less than $1. Less than $1. So those people are profiting on this first page, or at least breaking even right here. And if you're breaking even right here, then everything on this page and everything on this page is pure profit. And everything in the follow-up, pure profit. And that's where, you know, $1 million businesses are made online. And you see these people that are like traveling the world, you know, creating big audiences online. And, you know, they don't really work. They work from home. They work from hotels or resorts, wherever they are in the world with Wi-Fi. They create websites like this. They get opt-ins, have some digital products or digital courses, info products, some kind of coaching or training that they offer. And, you know, they know the secrets that most people don't know. And that's how they're creating a lot of money. So if you just get one person out of 300 to convert to this $2,000 product, now you just made $1,500. And that's only one person. So you can expect, you know, at least a couple people to purchase this product, and over the next 30 days, probably a couple more. So all in all, you're looking at, you know, you're making at least a couple 4 figures a month just on 1,000 visitors to a single opt-in page. And this is with high paid traffic, and pretty simple conversion ratios, or conservative conversion ratios, as well as not very specialized products or offers, because these are pretty low. This is a low price upfront product cost right here. So today, that's what I'm talking about. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe on the video.